Howdy folks, TechTexan here, and I'm here to cover a new game that's coming out soon. Well, honestly, I don't know how soon, but it's in alpha state called Planet Explorers. Now, I've been keeping an eye on this game for a little while now, and I gotta say, they've done a pretty darn good job. So, we're going to do a little playthrough and show you just what this game's all about. Now, if you're a fan of Minecraft, I imagine you will be a fan of this game because, much like Minecraft, you mine your resources and you could build, craft, but what I like about this game is it has more than one crafting system, and I'll show you that as soon as we jump into story mode. So I'm going to go ahead and start a new game. We'll call, let's see, we're going to create a character. Alright, now what name should we give this character? Billy Bob. We'll give him Billy Bob. Okay. Face. Too mean. Yeah, okay, that's fine. He looks mean, but that's okay. Sure, we'll give him some... what kind of hair? We'll give him white hair, sure. Why not? And... we can, No, okay, we'll just do this. That'll work. And... we'll give him some green eyes. Yeah, there we go. That'll work. Alright, looks good. Okie dokie. Let's jump right into this. So the story goes, in short, these people were coming to another planet. They planned on colonizing it. But unfortunately, upon arriving to the planet, some disaster happened. There was fire, crash, blah, blah, blah. All the escape pods are going down to the planet. Now they're scattered. So the colonists have to find each other, and they have to gain some resources to survive on this planet that has a lot of dangerous habitat. So that's kind of the premise to the story. And as you can see here, most likely it's another alien race that they're bumping into. So we'll see how the story goes when the full version comes out. But this is just the alpha, so I don't know if they're going to change this animation right here in the intro. But either way, the game is awesome, and you will see why. Loading, loading. Okay, and here we start off. Ugh. Okay.
You're awake.
Billy Bob, you're awake.
I thought we were both goners. Never trust machinery made on Earth. Can I help you?
Just that. Okay, where are we?
Check the locator. We should be somewhere on the southern hemisphere. Oh, probably the Galileo continent. Here's a map. What are you up to this time?
What happened?
Not what we were expecting, huh? Our first day on Maria, I think we hit something really hard coming down.
Now, just to let you know, I disabled the grass animation because when I was playing with the grass that they have, it tend to cover some of the pit holes that I would run into, and I wouldn't see them, and I would just end up falling into a cave, most likely dying from whatever living creatures that was inside. So it looks good, but it kind of annoyed me. Plus, creatures that were really low to the ground, I couldn't see them because they were hiding in the grass, so I disabled that because of those reasons. But it still looks good, so you don't have to do it when you play this game, but if it becomes annoying, it is in the options to disable that grass animation. So.
Hey, did you not pay attention
Blah,
at
blah,
yes?
blah, blah. Okay. Are you okay? That's what we want to ask. Should have been the first thing to ask. The what? Blah, blah, blah,
What's
blah,
up?
blah. Tutorial. So they actually do present to you what you need to do. Click and drag. So you can actually build using whatever crafting material you want. Stone, wood, dirt, and so forth. Just like in Minecraft. So you can build your building, except this is voxel based, so it has a slightly different crafting mechanism. So it looks good too. You could shop for items from some of these people. She gave me a wood shovel script. So the way the crafting mechanism works, here, these are my missions. You can just move that down here. The way the crafting system works is The first system is you learn these scripts or recipes. I call them recipe, you might as well. And once you use your recipe, you actually learn it. And then you go to your replicator. And from your replicator, you can actually replicate your item. It tells you how much it costs to create this wooden shovel, and eventually you'll get more items on here. So that's one bit of crafting mechanism that you use. So let's use that right now. So here I have a knife in which I can go out and cut down tree. And you can hit I for inventory, or you could, all your stuff is right down here. You can work from here if you prefer clicking. I don't always use quick keys, but a lot of people do, and it's a lot faster to use quick keys. For the sakes of video, I try to avoid using quick keys, because then people will just come up asking, what'd you hit to get that? How'd you get that? How'd you get that? Well, it's all on the interface. You should be good. And F1 for help. Alright, so we collected some wood and plant fibers, and different trees give you different materials. Okay. You can even collect plants, like the lotus. It gives you some nuts too, because you have health, stamina, and air. And you need to eat food to help with your health and stamina. You could also combine different plants to craft different type of healing potions or health packs, things of that nature. So there's a lot of things you can craft. Oh my gosh. Sometimes these could be dreadfully long. Of course, eventually we're going to craft better axes, so with better axes you can cut down these trees a lot quicker. We're just starting with the basics. A knife. Oh, come on. There we go. So there I got rubber and resin, but not a single block of wood. So careful what stuff you collect, because you may end up just wasting time like I did. I'll probably edit that out of the video. Okay, I should be able to get wood from this guy. Alright, come on. Cuts a lot quicker too. Wood 5. Okay, I'll cut down one more, because you will need more wood. Now, there's plenty of wood here, but you're wondering, gosh, I'll probably run out of that wood. But don't worry, there's forests where the wood is much more dense, or the trees are much more dense, larger trees, so you can get a lot more wood out of them. So, don't worry, this is just a shoreline. There's not many trees out here. You'll have plenty of resources on the map to use to craft whatever you want. And that's what's so cool about these games. Okay, that's going to take too long. That's just going to take forever. Get away, get away. That's what's so cool about this game, is you can craft whatever you want. And I'll introduce the other crafting mechanism in the game here in a moment, after I create the wooden shovel. Okay, that's plenty of wood. Let's head back. We have to find the emergency kit, and the only way to find the emergency kit is we gotta dig it out of the dirt. It is somewhere around here in the dirt. So we have to craft a wooden shovel. So you say, okay, I want one wooden shovel with the number right here. You could even type in, say if I want 1900 wooden shovels. It'll tell you how much. I'm pretty sure it'll be more than 20. Say I want 5 wooden shovels. Okay, that doesn't look right. But anyways, I want one. So I crafted, and it now shows up in my inventory, and I just drag down from my equipment down to my belt here, and boom, I have a shovel. And you can see I get another icon here that tells me where I can dig, and the red obviously shows where I can't dig, but I could dig here. Yeah, I've already played this game before a bit, so I know where to dig. This sucker is right here. So you gotta dig this little guy out. So it's not quite like Minecraft in the sense that they're square blocks, but yeah, sometimes it can be odd digging. And notice I'm collecting more than just dirt. I'm getting some stone, I got some sulfur. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Don't dig yourself a grave there, pal. Alright. Okay, so here in the storage, I got some stuff. You can just drag all this over. It doesn't matter where you put it because they actually have an auto-arrange mechanism that they built in that's kind of nice. So right here, just hit reorder and it reorders everything. And let's say I want the meat to always show in the top left corner. Click reorder again, boom, puts it in order and keeps that meat right where you put it. So here, I got a flashlight, comes in handy at night. 500 dirt blocks, like you really need that. I guess you could build a little shelter out of that. A dirt shelter. A wooden shield handle and a wood hilt. And we can use that to craft with, and I'll show you that with the other crafting mechanisms. Okay, so we got the items we need. And to accomplish the mission, we got to get the herbal juice. Herbal juice, okay. So we learned the scripts that we got here. Okay. So now that I have the scripts, I can replicate. But what do I need? I need 1 tulip, 1 lotus, and 1 shadeweed. Well, we're in luck. There's a shadeweed right here. Alright, so we just craft one of these guys. And what the heck, I'll craft one for myself. Alright.
Huh?
Talk to her. Thank you, this will help. I could use some water. Can you get some? Here's a pitcher. So, I haven't dealt much with the water yet. Assuming I will since the last update. So, get our pitcher of water. And boom, there we go. Okay, I'm going to cut this video a little short here. You got a slight introduction, but I think in the next video we'll have time to cover the other mechanism, the other crafting mechanism. And that's the part I think that you'll be excited about. So, come back and watch video number 2, and we'll continue in this game of Planet Explorers. Alright, take care, y'all.